Hello and welcome to Random Draw, a trip through the vinyl archives of WTBR-FM. When WTBR moved to its new facilities here at Pittsfield Community Television, it brought along with it a tremendous asset, its vinyl collection, numbering nearly 20,000 pieces, including full albums, EPs, singles, and so much more. The purpose of this program is to take you back in time to the early days of WTBR when these records were brand new. I'm your host, David Cachet, and over the last few years I've acted as sort of an archivist of this great collection. Just imagine, if you will, a wall full of records sorted into like cubby holes, with about 150 to 200 records in each section. I'll be choosing one of these sections to grab records from. I'm just going to be randomly selecting records off the wall of our studios and playing them for you. That's right, playing the actual vinyl records that have been in the WTBR archives for decades. Now, each record in our collection has a catalog number listed on it, and this coincides with the order in which it was received by the WTBR DJs back in the day. First two digits represent the year it came in, and the remaining 3 or 4 digits will tell you the order in which they received the LP. Now, tonight we're going to do things a little differently. Instead of looking at a specific year, we're going to hit the section of our catalog that includes all of our EPs and singles. Some of these are numbered, some aren't. So we'll see how it goes from there. I'll let you know what's going on with these things. So this could be from any year that we've had in our collection. And we're going to start off with one of the sort of bigger alternative acts from the 80s and early 90s, and that's 10,000 Maniacs, led by the great Natalie Merchant. Now, in 1987, they were putting out their album In My Tribe, which was sort of a big breakthrough album for them, and we're going to listen to one of the lead singles off of this, and this was on their EP. It was a double A-sided single. It's just the same song over and over again, and it's a song called Like the Weather. The single itself went all the way to number 68. The album did much better, going up to number 37 for 10,000 Maniacs. They would survive for a couple more albums with Natalie Merchant before she went off on her own. So right now, here's 10,000 Maniacs with Like the Weather, right now on Random Draw.
Since my better days, I say my
That was Forget by Mission of Burma. Before that, we listened to Bob Mould and his song Wishing Well. And we started off today's show with the 10,000 Maniacs and their song Like the Weather from 1987. Now, that Bob Mould track was taken from his debut album in 1989 called Workbook. And it was a pretty cool little EP. It features that single Wishing Well plus 4 live tracks, and it's on Virgin Records, and it's called Wishing Well plus 4 live tracks. So you pretty much know what you get when you're buying that EP. Now, Bob Mould, of course, was known for being the lead singer and leader of the band Husker Du out of Minneapolis. And he also led one of my favorite bands of the 90s, and that was Sugar, who put out a couple great albums in the early 90s. Copper Blue and, I forgot the File Under Easy Listening. Plus, they had a couple EPs like Beaster and stuff like that. Some great stuff. He also was known for, he performed the theme song to The Daily Show, which, you always see that in the credits at the end when it first started the show. I'm like, Bob Mould did that instrumental track? And then he also performed the guitar on the soundtrack album to Hedwig and the Angry Inch film. So if you ever get a chance to watch that movie, again, one of my favorites, he plays guitar on that album. So that's Bob Mould and his song Wishing Well. And then we followed that up with Mission to Burma, a great punk band out of Boston. And in 1988 or so, the Tang record label out of Auburndale, Massachusetts, put out an EP just called Forget, and it featured 5 tracks. It was a 45 RPM record, 12-inch record, and it's listed here as EP M number 232. So it featured like 5 of their singles and stuff that they collected over the years. They were only around for a few years. They released 1 EP and 1 album back in the late 70s, early 80s before breaking up in 1983. And by the late 80s, they were kind of one of those reissued darlings where Tang Records and Ryko Disc were putting out a bunch of their reissues for a whole new generation of people to listen to their great stuff. So again, that was Mission to Burma with Forget. All right, we're going to keep sort of the alternative thing going from the 80s, and we're going to listen to a group that came out of another group, and that's New Order, who in 1985 were putting out their 3rd album, Low Life, and that album hit number 7 in the UK, number 94 here in the US, not so bad. And we're going to listen to one of their tracks. Now, over here in America, it was released on Quest Records. Over in England, of course, it was released on Factory Records, which is the great record label that featured New Order, plus their precursor band, Joy Division. It had Happy Mondays and a bunch of other Manchester bands at the time in the 80s. And so we're going to listen to a track called The Perfect Kiss. So here's New Order right now with The Perfect Kiss, right now on Random Draw.
Yes. WTBR is over. When I say it is over.
If I work all day on the blue sky mine, there'll be food on the table tonight. Still I walk up and down on the blue sky mine, there'll be pay in your pocket tonight. Crunched up and broken. My life that is lived is no more than a token. Who strike the flint upon the stone and tell me why? If I yell out at night, there's a reply of blue silence. The screen is no comfort, I can't speak my sentence. They blew the lights at heaven's gate, and I don't know why. But if I work all day on the blue sky mine, there'll be food on the table tonight. Still I walk up and down on the blue sky mine, there'll be pay in your pocket tonight. There'll be pay in your pocket tonight. There'll be pay in your pocket tonight. And if the blue sky mining company won't come to my rescue, if the sugar refining company won't save me, who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? But if I work all day on the blue sky mine, there'll be food on the table tonight. And if I walk up and down on the blue sky mine, there'll be pay in your pocket tonight. And some have sailed from a distant shore, and the company takes what the company wants. And nothing's as precious as a hole in the ground. I pray that sense and reason brings us here. We got nothing to fear. We got nothing to fear. But if I work all day, there'll be food on the table tonight. Still I walk up and down, there'll be pay in your pocket tonight. Candy store poppers lie to the shareholders. They're crossing their fingers, they pay the truth maker 'cause the battleship is breaking up the sky. So caught at the junction, still waiting for medicine. The sweat of my brow keeps on feeding the engine. Hope the crumbs in my pocket can keep me for another night. And if the Blue Sky Mining Company won't come to my rescue, if the sugar refining company won't save me, who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
But if I work all day on the Blue Sky Mine,
There'll be food on the table tonight.
and if I walk up and down on the Blue Sky Mine,
They'll be paying your pocket tonight.
and some have sailed from a distant shore,
And the company takes what the company wants.
nothing's as precious as a hole in the ground.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? I pray to sense and reason. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? We got nothing to fear. In the end the rain comes down. In the end the rain comes down. Watch us play the streets of the Blue Sky Town.
Midnight Oil with Blue Sky Mine. That was the Food on the Table remix of that song. Before that, we heard Morrissey and his song Suede Head, and we started off this great collection of sort of 80s new wave hits with New Order and the song The Perfect Kiss. Now, Morrissey's song Suede Head was taken from his 1988 debut album Viva Hate, and the single here was Suede Head and a couple other tracks released on Sire Reprise Records here in the U.S., and it's catalog number EPM-217 here at WTBR. Now, like I said, that was taken from his debut album, which was released just 6 months after the Smiths' last album in 1988. And over in the UK, his Morrissey's album went to number 1. Over here in the States, the album didn't do as well. It hit number 48, which is actually pretty good for some of these acts that come over from the UK. And the single hit number 5 over there in England. Did not chart here in the States at all. But that was Morrissey with Suede Head. And like I said, we've wrapped up that set with the Midnight Oil Blue Sky Mine Food on the Table mix. Now, that original song was taken from their 7th album, 1990's Blue Sky Mining, which hit number 1 down in their native Australia. Well, it hit number 20 here in the U.S. because it was their follow-up album to their giant smash hit Diesel and Dust over here in the U.S. That single, the original version of Blue Sky Mine, hit number 47 over here in the U.S. in the Hot 100 and did number 1 on the alternative U.S. rock track charts. So there you go. That was Midnight Oil with Blue Sky Mine, Food on the Table remix. Not the last remix we're going to hear during this hour. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the show. I just want to tell you to remember to subscribe to the podcast of Random Draw by visiting wherever you get podcasts, including Google, Stitcher, and Apple Music, etc., etc. You can also visit our station's website for more information at WTBR-FM.com. So we're going to get right back into the mix here of music, and we're going to listen to a great track from the 80s. And by great track, I mean one of those songs that just burrows into your brain. You can't forget hearing it. And that's Sister Christian by Night Ranger. This was on their second album, Midnight Madness. The album hit number 15 in the States, and this single hit number 5. I still remember it as the great track from Boogie Nights when Alfred Molina and the Kid with the Fireworks and the Drug Deal Gone Bad. But anyways, this is the short version of Sister Christian. It's only about 55 seconds shorter than the long version of Sister Christian. But here you go. Here's Night Ranger with Sister Christian right now on Random Draw.
Sister Christian, oh, the time has come, and you know that you're the only one to say, okay, where you going, what you looking for. You know those boys don't wanna play no more with you. It's true. You're motoring, yeah, I've been accused of jealousy. Well, you've been running around to think that I trusted you and you've let me down. No, you've always liked the spotlight. Now you're the talk of the town. If trouble's what you're looking for, well, it's what you found. So where will you be tonight? It's time that you realize, babe, I'm no
Aldo Nova with Tonight, Lift Me Up. And before that, we heard Ted Nugent and Where Do You Draw the Line? And we started off the second half of our show with this rock set and Night Ranger and their song Sister Christian. Now, that Ted Nugent song was taken from his 1984 album Penetrator, and that features Brian Howe on vocals. Not Derek St. Holmes as usual, but Brian Howe. Now, that song was written by Jim Valance and Bryan Adams, and it was supposed to be on Bryan Adams' Reckless album, but they left it off, so Ted Nugent came, picked it up, and put it on his album. And the album hit number 56 in the U.S., so that was Ted Nugent with Where Do You Draw the Line? And we finished up with Aldo Nova and his song Tonight Lift Me Up, taken from his third album Twitch, which came out in 1985 on Portrait Records, and this single was EP number N17. Now, of course, Aldo Nova is best known for his song Fantasy, and that particular track we just listened to, Tonight Lift Me Up, features Michael Bolton on background vocals before he hit it big. So that was Aldo Nova with Tonight Lift Me Up. We got time for a couple more tracks, and we're going to delve into more of our female pop side of music, and we're going to listen to a couple tracks, starting with a mega smash hit from 1983 by Nina called 99 Luftballons. The album hit number one that this was taken from, or that this was the self-titled debut album 1983, hit number one over in Germany. Now, the single itself hit number one pretty much everywhere in the world but the United States, where it only peaked at number two because it cannot bump off the Van Halen song Jump. So here is Nina with 99 Luftballons right now on Random Draw.
Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? Singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont. Denkst du vielleicht grad an mich? Dann singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons. Und dass sowas von sowas kommt.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Ladies with an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue. 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 Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen. Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, dance on air. They had style, they had grace. Rita Hayworth gave good face. Lauren Catherine Manitou, Betty Davis, we love you. Ladies with an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it.
That was the 12-inch remix to Madonna's smash #1 single Vogue right there. And before that we heard Nina with 99 Luftballons in German. Can't beat that. Well, that about wraps it up for us here at Random Draw today. If you'd like to learn more about WTBR or have an idea for your own show, please visit WTBR-FM.com. So, until next time here on Random Draw every Saturday morning at 9 a.m., I've been your host, David Cachet. We will see you later.